Well, it's time once again for the annual Broken Circus recap, which, yeah, hasn't been especially annual. I think I missed it last year, or maybe the year before. I don't know what year it is anymore. It's been a kind of a quiet year for the channel. It's been a bit busier than previous years, but yeah, it's been a quiet year, which is a bit of a shame because it is indeed the 10th anniversary year. Very important for me and very important for the channel. It's still going after all this time. You may be wondering, you possibly be wondering, why there hasn't been more of a fanfare around the 10th anniversary. I produced the sort of retrospective video, and there have been a couple more videos that I've created for the anniversary. Specifically the one where I made a video like it was 2010. That was a 10th anniversary special. There was another one, and I can't remember what it is now off the top of my head, but whatever. I have a few more planned, and I'm very excited to make them. The fact is that this place just ain't big enough to be making videos, simply because while I've got the space, technically, to make stuff, and I have all the equipment that I need, the problem is, whenever I make something, and that I don't want to say that I'm blaming anybody here, because I'm really not, but the issue is the fact that because there's only really 2 usable rooms in this place, and the fact that there are 2 people living here, myself included, whenever I make something, I'm basically taking over the whole house, and it's not very fair on the other person who has to live here. Because, you know, she has to stay totally quiet while I'm making stuff because the camera picks everything up. So, you know, it's not really ideal, and I don't want to be imposing. So as a result, I've not really made very much. However, hopefully early next year we will be moving, and I'll have a dedicated space to make special videos with, and other kinds of videos as well. They're all special, aren't they? They're all amazing. Anyway, one of the big things to come from the 10th anniversary was the sticker album. Yes, because it's not all about videos, it's sometimes about things about videos. I have recently completed this, so you can purchase all of the stickers now. They're on Etsy, so if you want to, it's a great way of supporting the channel and getting a great sticker album from it as well. It's in case you're not aware, it's sort of a retrospective look at the channel and the sort of key points in its history. I'm really proud of how this has come out, and I'm so chuffed that I've managed to complete it. And everybody seems to be really happy with it. Various members of the community have purchased one of these, and I've seen them with them at the 10th anniversary event that we did, the meetup. We went to Arcade Club, of course, and then we went to do mini golf. That seems to be the trend. That seems to be what we do with the Circus meetup these days. Circus meetups these days. So the sticker album has been a success, and you know, the meetups have been a success. We've had a few now, and they've been excellent, all of them. We've had a great turnout, and it's been wonderful to see members of the community, you know, getting together and having a good time. It's been fab. So, while the YouTube channel itself has been relatively quiet, things have been happening elsewhere. Another thing to keep in mind is the fact that we do Twitch streams. That's been ongoing the whole time. Twice a week. Most weeks, I have had to take a few weeks off, but most weeks, twice a week, we have been doing excellent streams. And one of them, I created a little... Was that this year? It doesn't feel like it was this year. It feels like it was ages ago, but I made a little game on the Crappy Game Dev stream, which I was really, really proud of. Off the back of a game that I made during the Crappy Game Dev stream. Yeah, the streams have been evolving a little bit over the course of the year. I've introduced Crappy Game Dev, I've done a lot of shareware, and the stream setup has improved massively. The creation of Project Retro Rack, which I haven't 100% completed, and I'm not satisfied with it enough to do a video on it yet, but very, very close, and it is in a usable state, and I have been using it, and it is just as good as I thought it would be. The proper video on that will be coming at some point next year, when I've completed it and when I've got it in a state where I'm really happy with it enough to show people and be really proud of it. There's a few other things of that ilk, and I've got some smaller videos planned as well, because I've come to the realisation that it doesn't need to be all big, exciting videos. Sometimes you can make a small video on a small topic and it'll be a nice thing to do. For example, I have just recorded a video about a controller that I recently got and that has been very recently released. So that'll be coming out again at some point in the next few days. Stuff like that I feel like will help the channel be watchable, because not everybody has the time to sit through 40 minutes of Donkey Kong, for instance, but they might have time to sit through 10 minutes of me talking about a nice controller and my take on it. So perhaps there'll be more of that in the future. Again, it's trying to think of something that's going to be worth doing, because I don't just want to make a video for the sake of making a video. That's not my style. I want to make something that's going to be valuable, but it doesn't always have to be the very best thing you've ever seen, you know? Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. What else was I going to add? Oh yes, we are very, very close to hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. It's taken far longer than it should have done. 10 years, we should have hit the 1,000 by now, but I'm hoping that that'll happen soon. I think the current count, as of recording, is 922. So another 78 people click that subscribe button. It's free, and you'll be helping me hit a number and possibly get my 60 quid back that I earned from ad revenue all those years ago. Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. One thing that I do need to work on is the audio situation, because right now I'm just talking into the camera and the camera's mic isn't amazing. You may have noticed that in my recent videos where I've used the camera. It's a really nice camera, but it's just not got a very good mic. I've got a very nice lavalier mic, but I don't have any way of recording from it. I mean, I could plug it into my computer, but that defeats the point a little bit. So one thing I would like to do is try and solve that. Maybe get one of those little clippy things that you can clip to your pocket and then you can hook up a mic and it'll be really nice. I think that'll work quite well. I'm not sure what else I can add really. That's been kind of it for the channel for the 10th anniversary year. And while it has been a very good 10th anniversary and will continue to be a good 10th anniversary, it's bubbling under at the minute, it's percolating. So just keep an eye out and things will come when they're done. One other thing I want to address, Load Runner. I have been working little bits on Load Runner. Again, it's been difficult to make stuff because of the situation. So there's really not a great deal to show for the work that I've put in so far. Essentially, it's been a little bit of research and a lot of recording of the various Load Runner games. So that will not be out this year, unfortunately. I did want to get it done this year because this is the 40th anniversary year of Load Runner and I think it's a really important game, so it would have been nice to have it done. Alas, alack, it is not done. But once again, there's something else that I've realised is not to rush things and make sure that, you know, things are done when they're done. There's not deadlines are important, but you know, I also have to keep in mind the situation and where I am, and so the bottom line is it's not done and won't be done until next year. Simple as that. I don't know if I'll have another 40th anniversary done next year as well. I believe Outrun is turning. Is it Outrun that was... Oh gosh, I should know. I did a mystery arcade on it, for crying out loud. I think Outrun might be turning 40 next year, and that's quite a short series, so that should be fairly easy to do a 40th anniversary retrospective on. Then again, research is a fickle thing, and I may turn up a lot more to talk about than I think. While we're on the subject, Mystery Arcade will be coming back again. The new house will enable me to have two people in a room talking about a game. It'll make it a ton easier to do that, because at the moment, again, it's not really suitable because of the amount of space we don't have. So that'll be coming back. I've got a whole list of games we can play, and I know that Mystery Arcade hasn't been the most popular series, but you know, it's fun to make and I like doing it, and my brother likes doing it as well. He has actually got something up his sleeve for Mystery Arcade too, so that should be very interesting indeed. It's funny, I said that there wasn't really much to add and then I added a couple of things. So that's pretty much it, I think. Again, I don't think there's anything else I can add. So, key takeaways. More 10th anniversary videos coming next year. Project Retro Rack will be completed next year. Load Runner Hits 40 will be ready next year. Mystery Arcade Series 4 will be completed next year, and possibly 5 as well. That's what I've got planned. It's going to be a busy old year, so I hope to see you around for it, and I hope that you're still here by the time I do the next 2024 wrap up. Anyway, that's all. Go and get a sticker album, and go and get a copy of the game that I made, and help support the channel. Tell your friends, get us to 1,000 subscribers. If we can do it by the end of the year, that would be amazing, but I don't think that's going to happen, is it? Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all for the next one.